Today I will be teaching you how to change standard form to slope-intercept form. Standard form is written as y equals ax plus by equals c. Slope-intercept form is written as y equals mx plus b. M is the slope and b is the y-intercept. This is called the slope-intercept form because the slope and y-intercept are clearly visible. Standard form and slope-intercept form are both linear equations. A linear equation is an equation that forms a line when it is graphed. This type of equation may be written in several different forms. Although these forms look different, they are equivalent. That is, they all graph the same line. It is easy to graph the slope-intercept form because you know the y-intercept, which is the y-coordinate if x is 0, and the slope, which is the growth of the line. You know how much the line grows by, and you know where to start the line. With standard form, you don't know what the slope or y-intercept is. It is very hard to graph a line if the rule is in standard form. That is why you change the standard form to slope-intercept form. Step 1 in changing the standard form to slope-intercept form is writing the equation, which is 6x plus 3y equals 12. Step 2 is to isolate y. To isolate y in this equation, you have to subtract 6x from both sides of the equation. Then you end up with 3y equals negative 6x plus 12. Now you have to get 1y. To get 1y, you have to divide both sides by 3. After dividing both sides by 3, you end up with y equals negative 2x plus 4, which is written in slope-intercept form. Step 4 is ending up with a slope-intercept form. Here's one example. Negative 5x minus 2y equals 10. To get this into slope-intercept form, you have to add 5x to both sides. Then you end up with negative 2y equals 5x plus 10. To get 1y, you divide both sides by negative 2. By dividing both sides by negative 2, you end up with y equals negative 5 over 2x minus 5, which is written in slope-intercept form. Another example is negative 20x plus 4y equals negative 16. To change this, you have to add 20x to both sides of the equation, which gets you 4y equals 20x minus 16. To get 1y, you divide both sides by 4, and you end up with y equals 5x minus 4 as the slope-intercept form. As you know, step 1 is to write the equation, which is 4x minus 2y equals negative 8. Step 2 is to subtract 4x from each side to get negative 2y by itself. Then you end up with negative 2y equals negative 4x minus 8. Step 3 is to get 1y, or y by itself, and to do that you need to divide negative 2 from each side, and you end up with y equals 2x plus 4, which is the fourth step to end up with the slope-intercept form. As you learned today, changing standard form to slope-intercept form isn't that hard. All you have to do is follow the 4 easy steps. Step 1, writing the equation. Step 2, either adding or subtracting x from each side to isolate y. Step 3, dividing the coefficient of y to get y by itself. And step 4, ending up with the slope-intercept form. Thank you very much for watching this.